This is the first time I visited Navy Headquarters since the Three Worlds unification. To my surprise, most of the port is submerged due to rising water levels. I heard that the world's sea levels are rising, but I didn't realize the situation was this critical. I've been alive for a long time, but I've never seen such a phenomenon. Hold on. For dealing with rising sea levels, my sword is useless. I need to hear more details. Let's go to the Navy commander. Welcome to Navy Headquarters. This building is also in danger of being flooded. We can swim. There's nothing wrong with that. If we can swim, there's no problems. The water level of the sea is rising all over the world. There have been some catastrophic damage, including port cities of various regions. The water level has already risen this much. If we don't do something about it, what will happen? We are preparing for a big operation. Oh, it's really the great hero Luca. Please come in. The situation's not one where we can doze off. I'll put eye drops in so my eyes aren't puffy. You at sea, press 1 to open map by pressing 7 or 8. You say this even now? Come on. You still give the guide to how to use the map while at sea. Ghost ships have been appearing off the coast, causing people to worry. The great hero of the North has been selected to defeat them! Who's the hero of the North? I want the great hero Luca to come rather than some minor hero. The ship is bound for a ghost ship. It's a ship chartered by the great hero of the North, who's been entrusted with the task of defeating them. The hero of the North is very busy, with a series of urgent missions coming in one after another. Welcome to Navy Headquarters! The General's upstairs. The Navy facilities are free for use. They are a product of taxes collected from civilian vessels. Soon, though, this place will sink. Sea monsters are becoming more vicious and pirate damage is decreasing. Either way, it's a time when escort or merchant vessels is a must. Nowadays, the trend is secret stones! Get secret stones and I'll become a seahorse of the next level! Traveling on the seas can be dangerous. The secret stones we purchase is only one item, but it's a very good one. Super gem, a critical strike. I don't need it. We stocked up on some great accessories. With these, you'll be able to fight like a Shura. I don't think so. The cause of the sea level rise is unknown. It's thought to be due to extreme weather conditions after the world unification. I think those in the upper echelons know something. The lower level people like me, though, are not informed on anything. The food in the cafeteria is bad. I wish I'd just eat my own tail. Yes, in this, on this playthrough, I went with the pirates, so the Navy didn't get a shell or to turn around their cooking. How unfortunate for them. I don't think you even say anything different. Y'all. I don't need to hear about pirates. Seems like y'all don't say anything different. When the 16 catastrophes strike, I will abandon the Navy and flee. We are a species, we are a race with a life of our own. The Navy must become more mechanized. Let's build new ships with a gazillion mecha weapons. No, even the one who explains the pirate jobs is always in jail. Unless you, I think there was something you could have done to get her out, but normally she's in there. I've been working a lot of overtime lately. I'm exhausted. My mucus is running dry. Grandel, which has close ties to the Navy, is under the control of angels. We have been instructed to protect the safety of the seas, as we have done until now. That's why the Navy remains an independent force even after the world merger. The General is in charge now, and always has been. Yeah. Well, now that the world's merger, do you say anything different about them? No, it doesn't seem like it. Rumor in the harbor seems to whisper of the world's destruction, but we do not despair. Seahorses are happy and playing in the water. We are surrounded by friends whose faces are indistinguishable. A request for help is coming from Fairy Island. Everything says that a terrible being is about to awaken. However, we too have our hands full of rising sea levels. We had to decline the request. Yeah, the running gag with the seahorses, no one being able to tell them apart. It was a nice one. This is a storage facility for supplies. It's full of our own supplies, we can't help you. And I know ore has been identified on Fairy Island. It's believed to be of chaotic origin and is extremely rare. Recently, the sea monsters are also strong. I kind of feel that the weapon at the store are not powerful enough. Got a job for me? I'm surrounded by a Navy, so I'll give it all I've got. According to the estimation of a well-informed person, in 3 years the whole continent will sink into the sea. This is the Navy Medical Office. We can take care of you, of your physical and mental care. If you get tired, you can always come. Hello, it's you again. Oh god, we'll drown. So you're having nightmares of drowning, huh? Even though you're a seahorse. Oh yeah, we talked to you. This is a storage room for documents. Scribbling is strictly prohibited, so seahorses aren't allowed in. The world is changing so drastically these days, and there's a mountain of reports to be filed. Many of us are so busy with paperwork we don't get enough sleep. Since the world unification, nautical charts have been completely rewritten. 5 of the people in charge of this project have collapsed. The development of submarines or something like that has begun. What in the world's so great about them? We've already submerged 4 warships, but they haven't resurfaced though. I went to the village of Panoa for work. What is going on there? A group of creepy maniacs are hanging around the village. They're creepier than barnacles. I've been really busy since the world unification. If we don't get more people, we won't be able to keep up with the staff we have. Sea levels around the world are rising. If this trend continues, there's a danger of a global submergence. The Navy Admiral has surveyed the cause of the disaster while checking the damage in various areas. And just now, they finally returned to headquarters. I hear that they'll hold an emergency meeting soon. If you're bored, why don't you show up? She seems to think she's the Navy Admiral. But she doesn't like a comfortable chair, so there she is. I knew you guys were safe. I knew you would rise up to save the world. It seems you've been suffering from an anomaly. What's going on with the rising water level? There's a terrible enemy who wants to submerge the entire world. World drown. The one who's going to sink the world. World drown? No way! This is a story of unrequited love. This is a story of my tears filling the world. Her identity is currently unknown. However, there's no doubt that she's one of the 16 Doomsdays. At this rate, all of the land will be submerged into the sea. Before that happens, we must defeat World Drown. I am World Drown, the one who sinks the world. I sink this world with my tears. Yeah, let's take down World Drown. She cannot be left unattended. So, do we know where World Drown is? A short time ago, we discovered the location of World Drown. They're based on an isolated island northeast of here, a cursed island. The Navy immediately moved in. The entire fleet took fight to World Drown. The result was a disastrous defeat, as the fleet was blocked by a group of banshees. They look like mermaids, but have extremely high magical power. Ah, just mentioning the banshees again. No way! Banshees? Are you saying that those people have returned to the world? The banshees are defending their stronghold, where World Drown is. If even the Navy was powerless, it's not going to be a simple matter. Of course we're not going to back down after a single defeat. I intend to challenge them to a decisive battle shortly, with the full force of the sea. We are now holding a meeting for that purpose. If you don't mind, I'd like to invite you and your colleagues to attend. Good. As Monster Lord, I cannot overlook the threat of the sea. As the goddess of creation, I cannot overlook this. I will lead this meeting. Ah, geez, stop fighting. Thus, we were to attend the Navy meeting. Luca! You guys look alright. I'm relieved. Bonnie in a shell. Why are you at the Navy meeting? The Navy and pirates are supposed to be natural enemies, and yet it's not just Bonnie. Isn't it the hero Luca and the little goddess? There are other unfamiliar faces too. Your heroic name is roaring through the sea. It's an honor to be fighting with you. It seems that even the most famous pirates have been involved in this meeting, and not just pirates. This place is a little small. My tentacles won't budge. I'm about to leave the chair. There's the Queen of the Southern Seas and the Northern Sea. It's truly a lineup of all the mighty of the sea. This operation will bring together the forces of the sea. For the first time in history, we hereby form a coalition of naval pirates. I'm not sure if that's a good idea, but it looks like the two big ones are having a hard time moving around. Is there a larger meeting room? To begin with, isn't this the mess hall for Marines, right? Why are we holding such an important meeting here? It's the Navy's custom to hold meetings in an open forum. Important exchanges are ones that must be made public. I think that's a noble gesture, but do you really have to go this far? Now, let's discuss the operation. We're going to board our fleet with the Coalition on the island of World Drown. If poor coordination disrupts the line of succession, it could be disadvantageous. Therefore, I propose that the Navy and pirates work separately and strike them. That's better. We fight differently than the Navy, so it's hard to work closely. I agree. The Navy has gunnery and we have different skills in close combat. So if we try to match force, we will fail. So, how about pincer attack from the north and the south? The Navy will bombard from the north and the pirates will assault from the south. Good! So we're going to hit them from the south! The Navy from the north and pirates from the south pincer the island. That's the plan that was agreed upon. Then we too shall board the ship of the Pirate Federation. When we see the opportunity, we'll ride into the enemy territory and challenge World Drown. These people are definitely formidable foes, but not for us, so it would be impossible to defeat them. A monster powerful enough to sink this world into the sea. There's no shortage of such opponents. You're so reliable. Well then, get on to the MS Fish. Boy, and I will Michelle and I will take you to the island by boat. We're going to go straight there. What about me and Poseidonus? You guys, right. How about the two of you go from the east and west? If you see a group of enemies, rush into them. Also, if you see a friend being pushed back, help them out. Simple is good. I don't like complicated operations. In other words, Kraken and Poseidonus are on a ranger mission. If they can rampage with their huge bodies, then it'll fulfill as a diversion. Now that we've decided on a plan, I'd like to set a date for tomorrow at noon. We're always ready for battle. No special preparation required. We can do today, if not tomorrow. No one raised an objection. The reason they were able to respond even at short notice was probably due to the advanced preparations that had already been made. Then we will disband for now. Luca, when you are ready for the decisive battle, call me. Thus ended the meeting with the Navy and the renowned pirates. Let's get ready for the decisive battle against World Drown.